As many may be aware, earlier this year we got a DMC anime, which received a lot of hate. With me being a DMC enjoyer, I thought it would be a good idea to watch it. And what do I think of it? I think it's okay. I mean, it's not that good, it's kind of bad, but I think it's a bit overhated. Like, it's just fine. It just kind of sucks as an adaptation, which is weird because they pull from a lot of the parts of the series, especially a lot of niche parts, like from the DMC3 manga, which I have not read yet. But at least the characters somewhat resemble themselves. They also put like a bunch of demons from a lot of the games in here, which a lot of people are complaining about, but I don't think it matters that much because the series is going in its own direction, and these demons can hardly be considered characters if we're gonna be honest. But do you know who does matter? Like, these characters, I guess. We have a bunch of characters in the show, like this stupid vice president guy, or this guy from Bayonetta, who dies in the show by the way, like what the hell. But more importantly, Dante. Dante is done alright here, I guess. He feels a bit more like Deadpool. Like, he doesn't really have the essence of Dante down. And it's especially weird hearing Nero's voice coming from Dante. Like, this guy does a fantastic job, but it's bound to be a little bit weird hearing this character's voice come from this character's mouth. They also use Devil Trigger, which is Nero's theme, for when Dante unlocks his Devil Trigger. And I feel this tweet perfectly sums it up. I actually kind of hate Lady in this show. She's just horrible. Like, she's kinda evil in this show. She does not feel or act like Lady in this show, and her dynamic with Dante is just horrible. Can I just say that they completely omitted everything that makes Lady an endearing character? Like, they did Girly Fighter. But to be fair, this is meant to be more like DMC3 Lady, who is a lot angrier and a lot more aggressive. But they messed that up too, so. Even though design is bad, like, look at the swag she has in the games, then look at this thing. This is just so much more boring and generic. I think the White Rabbit is a surprisingly pretty compelling villain. I wasn't too invested in his plan, but I think his story is pretty well done, and his design is also pretty killer. His ending is pretty bad though. You have all this military government crap. I don't like this. This sucks and is bad. Why is there a secret Black Ops team that fights demons and is able to incapacitate Dante multiple times? And why do one of them look like Nightwing? Oh, and the ending is horrible too. Like, the US military invades hell, and this is meant to be like a metaphor for the Iraq war, which I don't know about you, but to me this feels really distasteful. Using demons and hell for an allegory for this entire thing, to me anyway, feels kind of wrong. They also cryogenically freeze Dante at the end of the show. What is happening? Why is a show like this? For the next season they tease Virgil. Think of that what you will. His voice does not feel reminiscent of Virgil at all. Virgil has such a distinct voice, and this just sounds like really generic. I am that storm. I am the bullshit blazing. I will give though that the fight scenes are pretty fun to watch. They're very well animated, and the art style for the show looks pretty decent. It would have been cool though if Dante actually used different devil arms, but I assume they're gonna do that sometime in the future. I find it hard not to mention the showrunner here. He's kind of like insane, especially politically, because this guy tries to get Apu removed from The Simpsons, but then he puts Asmongold in his show, so I don't know. Also, I hope everyone's looking forward to the new BlazBlue adaptation. Anyway, that's all now. Bye bye.